What's up, trader? One of the common questions that I receive from my students is, so should I buy now or should I sell? In fact, this is a very important question. If you want to open a trade, the first thing you need to know is, should you buy or should you sell? Should you go up or go down? And to know that, today in this video, I'm gonna explain some criteria that you can look for in your chart when you are trading to help you to understand either you should buy or you should sell. This is a very important video, so I want you to stick till the end as I am presenting some important information that you probably have never thought of. So make sure you stick till the end, and also before I begin, make sure you smash the like button, hit the subscribe button. This is Forex Wizard from Forex Trading Wizard Academy. With that being said, let's get started. Okay, traders, so I'm gonna present in a simplest way possible so that you can decide when you are trading either you should buy or sell. To understand it, you first need to look at only three things when you are trading. The first thing is the structure. Look at the structure in the market. What kind of structure it has created. The second thing that you need to look at the trend, which way the trend is it in an uptrend or in a downtrend. The third thing that you need to pay attention is look at the candles, what kind of candles they are creating. So first, again, three things that you need to look at before you decide which way to trade: structure, trend, and candles. Now let me show you in real chart how you can look at them and how you can decide which way to trade, either buy or sell. Okay guys, so let's look at this market here in euro dollar. As you can see in this zone, what kind of structure is this? Okay, now if you look at this segment here, you see that the structure is clearly like that. Okay, an impulse, and then the market did something like this, right? So now you need to ask yourself a question: what kind of structure is this? Is a bullish structure or a bearish structure? Now once you see this market, okay, and it's in fact a bearish structure. Why? Because when you see an impulse and the price is consolidating, this is a bear flag. When you this kind of structure, this market is likely to break to the downside, right? So in this kind of market, you will be thinking for selling. So you found a structure that is a bearish. What is the second question you need to ask? Is the trend. Which way the trend is? Now if you look at this zone again, what you see that after creating a double top, the price has broken down, right? So it's a clearly downtrend, a strong impulse to the downside. So the trend in this market is in a downtrend. So you found the structure is bearish, the trend is bearish. The next thing, you need to look at the candles. So how do you look at the candles? See the health of the candles. See this impulse, very strong impulse, right? Look at the red candle, huge volume in it, and followed by another one strong, another one strong. Now in comparison with these red candles, look at the green candles, very weaker candles. See? So when you see this kind of price action where very strong red candle, seller's candle is very strong and the buyer's candle is very weaker, smaller, that market, you will be selling in this market. Simple. Okay, now where do you sell? When you see this structure, as I told you that you don't know how long this structure will continue until you see a clear breakout from this structure and the retest of this structure. You will be waiting and then you will be selling this market very simple. Now where do you see this structure is broken? You can see that with this impulse strongly broken, followed by this narrow green candle, the price retested this previous support zone as a resistance, and then you have seen a big breakdown, and that is where you will be selling this market. Okay, now let's look at another example on a bullish market. Okay, so now let's look at this one in EURUSD. As you can see, you see this big impulse. So the structure in this market, which way? Let's look at this zone here. Okay, what do you see in this zone? So you see an impulse like that, and the price created slow retracement, created this. Okay, so this is a bullish structure. How do you know it's a bullish or bearish structure? Look at always the impulse. So this is the impulse. Impulse means like continuously the price is making higher high and higher low in this market. So that's an impulse, or even lower high and lower low. It's an impulse. You see that the price has created this big move to the upside, which is an impulse. So when you see this impulse, okay, big impulse, and then smaller candles created this structure, is a bullish structure. When you see this structure, you can expect this price in fact to create another impulse to the upside. Okay, so you found the structure is bullish. The next thing you will be wait for is the trend. So which way the trend is? You can see there was a double, reversal pattern here. The price has broken to the upside clearly, okay, as within a strong impulse. So that's the trend is up. So this is an uptrending market. Structure bullish, trend is up. What is the next thing? Is the candles. What kind of candles you see here? Look at the green candles, full body green. Okay, a very strong bull candles. Okay, so that means that there is a lot of orders when this candle was forming, because as a retail trader we are not able to move the market. Big boys moving the market. This is a bullish market and very strong bullish impulse, followed by this structure is a bullish structure. So we see that the health of the candle is bullish, the structure is bullish, and the trend is bullish. So in that market you will be considering buying only. So you don't have to ask yourself a question to sell until you see this trend is reversed. All right, so now let's look at in what situation you look for selling in a bull market. Okay, now let's look at more examples so that you can program your mind to understand whether to sell or buy. Okay, now let's look at this zone here. You see that it's a very important zone. What you see in this area, that there's a big impulsive move, right? So if you apply these three questions in this zone, what is the first thing is the structure here. You see that is it a bullish structure or a bearish structure? Now if you look at the smaller candles, you see in fact smaller dodges, right? So it's a bullish candles here. The next thing that you will be asking is which way the trend is. You see this is an uptrend, right? A very strong uptrending market. So trend is up, the structure here is bullish, right? What is the next thing is what is the health of the candle. Now if you look at up to here, you see that after this big bullish move we see a very stronger green candles, okay, very smaller narrow red candles. Okay, so all these three things is bullish. But why this market has fallen? Okay, the reason is this structure here is incomplete. That means that you need to wait to see either this market is breaking to the upside or it is breaking to the downside. In fact, the market reversed from here. Now how do you spot that reversal? Because as I told you that you need to ask three questions: structure, trend, and health of the candles. Now at some point up to here, let's say if you replay this chart, what you see that up to here you see an impulse, okay, trend is up, okay, and the structure is bullish and the health of the candle is bull, but this structure is incomplete. You need to wait complete breakout. So let's say if you consider all those bullish, now if you are impatient, you might say, okay, structure is bullish, trend is up, strong bullish candle, I'm gonna buy from here. Okay, so if you buy, then you're gonna lose that trade, right? It's just start to move. Now in what situation you consider it's a reversal? Now see next time the health of this bearish candle. Instead of going up, it has broken down, creating a triple top or a reversal pattern. Now if you continue to replay this chart, what you see that in fact this market, now see the game changes. Now when you next see, instead of going up, next time the red candles is stronger than the green candles, right? You see that with this green candle, the price in fact grabbed the liquidity from here and then started to reverse in this direction. Now if you look at closely, now see what happened. And next, the red candles is stronger than the green candle. That means that this bull market turned into a bear market. Now in this market, you will be selling. Why? Because this structure now is not a continuation pattern. It's a reversal pattern. Reversal pattern means the trend was up, the price now reversed, and then it is now ready to fall. So in that market, we'll be looking for selling opportunity, and as a result, if you look at, you see that in fact the price started to reverse, and that is how you will be deciding in a market to buy or sell. Now let's look at some more examples so that you understand it very easily. Okay guys, so let's look at this example, very clean example on British Pound USD. You see this zone here, very strong impulse. Look at this candle here, very big red candle, followed by another big red candle, followed by another big red candles. So in fact, this is a very strong impulsive move. So if you look at the trend, when you see this move, the trend is down. Now look at, let's say you see up to here, okay, the market is here. What is the structure you see? Look at this structure here. This is a bullish structure. When you see a market created this impulse followed by this kind of market, it's called a bear flag, as we already discussed it. So in this kind of market, what you can expect to break down again. Now if you look at, ask yourself a question, the third question, what is the health of the candle? See, the red candles are very strong and impulsive. The green candles are narrow, very narrow and weaker. That means the bulls are very weaker in response with the bears. So this market, when you see a strong again breakdown, that is where you will be selling this market. So these three questions will give you, and look at this afterwards, that what you see, a big drop happens. So when you see a market, from now on, you will ask yourself three questions. What is the structure in the market? Is it a bullish structure or a bearish structure? The second question, which way the trend is? Is it an uptrend or in a downtrend? The third question you need to ask yourself is, what is the health of the candles? So these three questions will tell you exactly either to buy or to sell. If you want to know more about it, you can jump onto these two videos as well. That will really help you in understanding more of this. With that being said, guys, I'm gonna wrap up this session. Thank you very much. Don't forget to subscribe and also press that bell button. Thank you. I'll see you soon.